Hey everyone, have you ever had one of those mornings? You wake up and your body just feels heavy, sore. Every joint seems to be complaining and you think, but I didn't even go to the gym yesterday. You might just brush it off as, oh, I'm just getting older. But what if I told you that's not the full story? What if that mysterious all-over ache is actually your body sending you a very specific signal? Today, we're going to dive deep into what that signal is, why it's happening, and most importantly, what you can do about it. This isn't just about aging. It's about understanding a silent process happening inside you called inflammation. So, let's talk about inflammation. We usually think of it as a good thing, right? You get a cut, the area gets red and swollen. That's your immune system rushing in to heal the wound. It's your body's first responder. But what happens when that immune system, that internal alarm, gets stuck in the on position? Imagine a fire alarm that just won't turn off, even after the smoke is gone. That's what chronic inflammation is. When your body is constantly under stress, whether it's from a lack of sleep, a diet full of processed foods, or even just sitting at a desk all day, your immune system can stay triggered. It keeps sending out inflammatory cells, and with no real injury to fight, these cells can start attacking your own healthy tissues and joints. That's where that feeling of being sore, stiff, and achy for no reason comes from. It's your body literally in a state of low-grade internal conflict. Let's break down some of the biggest culprits, the things that keep that alarm blaring. First up is one we all struggle with: sleep, or rather, the lack of it. When you don't get enough quality sleep, your body ramps up the production of something called cytokines. These are the little protein molecules that basically shout, "Inflammation, start now." Even one night of bad sleep can cause a spike. Think about how you feel after pulling an all-nighter, groggy, heavy, and just off. That's not just mental fatigue. It's a physical, inflammatory response. Your body uses sleep as its primary repair and reset mode. When you cut that short, you're essentially robbing the cleanup crew of their time to work, leaving all that inflammatory junk just sitting around. Next on the list is something we have a lot of control over: what we eat and drink. Let's start with sugar and processed foods. When you eat a lot of refined sugar or processed carbs, your body experiences a rapid spike in blood sugar. To deal with this, your body releases insulin, but this process also triggers the release of those pro-inflammatory cytokines we just talked about. It's a chain reaction. Think of it like throwing gasoline on a tiny fire. And here's a surprisingly huge one: dehydration. So many of us are walking around chronically dehydrated without even realizing it. When you don't drink enough water, your blood literally gets thicker. This makes it harder for your heart to pump it around your body, which means less oxygen and fewer nutrients are reaching your muscles and tissues. Your muscles are essentially being starved. To your body, this state of stress is another reason to sound the alarm. Your nerves become more sensitive, and your brain starts receiving more pain signals, even when there's no actual damage or injury. That dull, throbbing ache in your back or legs after a long day? It might not just be from sitting, it could be your body screaming for a glass of water. Now let's talk about our modern lifestyle. The sitting disease is a real thing. Our bodies are designed to move. When you sit for prolonged periods, at a desk, in a car, on the couch, your muscles, especially your hip flexors, get tight and shortened. Your circulation slows down, and metabolic processes get sluggish. This inactivity is another major trigger for low-grade systemic inflammation. Your body interprets this stagnation as a problem, releasing inflammatory markers into your bloodstream. So, even if you're a healthy person who exercises, sitting for 8 hours a day can still contribute to that feeling of being stiff and sore. Your body is basically saying, "Hey, we're not moving. Is everything okay down here?" And it sends out an inflammatory response just in case. So, we have lack of sleep, a poor diet, dehydration, and a sedentary lifestyle, all contributing to this chronic, low-level inflammation. The result? You wake up feeling like you ran a marathon in your sleep. Your joints ache, your muscles are sore, and you feel a decade older than you are. This isn't your body failing you. It's not a sign that you're just getting old. It's your body communicating with you in the only way it knows how. That widespread, non-specific pain is a message. It's a request. It's your body asking you to slow down, to rest, and to give it the resources it needs to heal and reset. It's asking for a ceasefire in this internal battle. Okay, that might sound a little bleak, but here is the fantastic news. This is reversible, and you have the power to turn down that inflammation. You can start today with simple, powerful changes. Let's start with the easiest one: water. Make it your mission to drink at least 2 liters of water a day. Keep a bottle on your desk, set reminders on your phone, whatever it takes. Hydrating properly will thin your blood, improve circulation, and help flush out those inflammatory byproducts. You might be shocked at how much better you feel in just a few days from this one change alone. Next, let's fight inflammation from the inside out with food. You don't need a crazy restrictive diet, just start incorporating more anti-inflammatory foods. Think of adding color to your plate. Berries, especially blueberries and strawberries, are packed with antioxidants. Leafy greens like spinach and kale are nutritional powerhouses. Healthy fats from sources like olive oil, avocados, and nuts are fantastic for calming inflammation. And don't forget spices. Turmeric, with its active compound curcumin, is one of the most potent natural anti-inflammatories on the planet. Try adding it to soups, smoothies, or making a golden milk latte. Just start by adding one of these things to your diet each day. Now for movement. The key is gentle, consistent movement. You don't need to start with high-intensity workouts. In fact, if you're already inflamed, that might make things worse. Instead, focus on gentle stretching every single morning. When you wake up, before you even check your phone, take 5 minutes to stretch your arms, your legs, your back. This gets the blood flowing and tells your muscles it's time to wake up gently. Throughout the day, if you have a desk job, set a timer to get up and walk around for a few minutes every hour. Simple movement is a powerful anti-inflammatory tool. And finally, we come back to the foundation of it all: sleep. You have to protect your sleep. Make it a non-negotiable priority. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Turn off screens an hour before bed. Make sure your room is dark, quiet, and cool. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. This is when your body does its most critical repair work. It's when your immune system resets, clears out those inflammatory cytokines, and heals the micro-damage from the day. Think of sleep not as a luxury, but as your body's most important maintenance session. So, the next time you wake up feeling sore and achy for no apparent reason, don't just sigh and accept it as your new normal. Listen to what your body is trying to tell you. That ache isn't there to annoy you. It's there to guide you. It's a message to slow down, to hydrate, to nourish yourself, and to rest. Honor that message. Your body is on your side, and when you start working with it, instead of against it, you'll be amazed at how much better you can feel. Thank you so much for watching and for taking this time for yourself. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on how to listen to your body and feel your best. I'd love to hear in the comments what small step you're going to take this week to reduce inflammation. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.